back to my channel. You may call me Miss Introvert. If you're new here, welcome. If not, thanks for stopping by again. I want to thank everyone who's been watching these videos, even if it is the tiniest handful, for your continued support. This is a safe place for introverts who need a little writing advice and some organizational tips. If you're an extrovert and you enjoy writing as well, feel free to keep watching. If you don't understand my introvert slang, comment down below what you'd like translated. Today we're going to take another look at the writing process. We've already covered ideas, what to do with them, and now...
Are we gonna start writing?
No, I mean, you can. Writing as much as you can is a good way to keep your writing muscles strong, but no. We still have a few more steps to complete before we begin our actual story. Today we're going to talk about outlining your book. If you thought outlines were just for essays, well, you were wrong. You can outline plenty of things, and it's more fun than it looks. Don't believe me? Well, then you probably have better things to do. Keep in mind, however, that you can change this formula up however you like. Every writer is different. Comment your method of writing books, or just writing in general. If you don't have one, that's just fine as well. If you haven't already, check out my previous writing experiment videos. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 1, it's always nice to have a plan. As a self-proclaimed planner, I love to decide what my week is going to be like. And even though I'm not always in control, it never hurts to outline what I'll do in a day. Outlines are kind of like a map to your book. You're placing each chapter and what happens in that chapter in a specific order that allows you to get through your book. Every chapter in your book is going to have a purpose. It's going to answer some kind of question that relates to the big picture or the claim that you've already made prior to starting your book. You may not have thought of that claim yet, and that's okay. You can always go back and readjust what you need to readjust when you edit your book. Remember, writing the book is only half the battle. Planning and revising your work is a whole other part of the process. But when it comes to outlining, you'll have a map to come back to when you begin to write your story. Let me show you what I mean. So this is my outline for my book. And as you can see, it's like super basic. It's like not like long or whatever. It's just like sentences that describe the chapter title and just like stuff that's going to happen in those chapters. And yeah, it's like really easy to make one, and it's fun if you like that kind of stuff. I don't know. I like this kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what that is. Outlining, folks. Number 2, short and sweet. One thing you need to know about outlining, as you just saw in the clip, is that it's not lengthy or anything. There's just going to be a few sentences after a title or a marker telling you where you are in the story. It's super basic, and it serves as a way for you to go back to it when you need to without reading paragraphs of information. You've already done the research, or you're going to do it. So there's no need to turn your book synopsis into a long, wordy essay. Number 3, nothing is set in stone. When it comes to outlining, nothing is going to determine the outcome of your book. I've used outlines before and completely changed the story. Sometimes, not often, but sometimes you have to step out of the map if you feel bored while writing. Because if you're bored, then your audience is going to be bored. Having something unexpected happen keeps both you and your audience interested in your story, even if it goes against the plot line. You can sew up those plot holes later. For now, just do what you can in the first draft stage to make your book as interesting as possible. Not perfect, but interesting. A working outline is a flexible outline. If you like your outline just the way it is, great. But feel free to take stuff out or put stuff in. It's your outline. If something doesn't fit right now, save it for later, or use it for another book. You never know what recycled writing will benefit you in the future. And those are just some of the ways you can begin writing your book using an outline. As I mentioned, I don't always use an outline, not even for essays, but everyone has a different way of doing things when it comes to writing. This is just my take on the subject. There are plenty of other ways to do this, and you can modify my advice however you'd like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post about 2 to 3 videos a week, and a new writing experiment video comes out every week. If you want to be featured in next week's shout out, give this video a like and comment what you do to begin your writing routine, whether it's researching, outlining, or just free writing. And this week's shout out goes to Artistalis. But yes, I went to my grandparents in Crivis, Wisconsin. It means the world to me when you guys are supporting me on this YouTube path, and I really want to make sure you're getting the recognition you deserve. Well, that's all for now, folks. You can follow me on Instagram at Miss Introvert 12, check out my blog, and find the writing help you need on my Fiverr account. All the links will be in the description below. And stay basic. Okay, bye!